Lali-ho everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. We got quite a bit to do, so let's get moving. When we last left off, we had just gotten through completing the three-scenario part of the game, and, well, we got everyone in Narshi and successfully defeated the Esper. So, what are we doing now? Well, we're trying to go find Terra. Terra turned into something that looked like an Esper, flew off into the atmosphere, and almost knocked everyone off the cliff in the process, so... In case you're curious, that no effect was because Gal tried to use his rage attack, and he had no target. King Edgar, welcome home. Samus should come back here one time. That's because there's a little set of cutscenes. Don't worry, we will be doing that. Just not just yet. I can't take money from the king. You have a family, don't you? Just be quiet and take it. That whole conversation is to let you know there is a sale for you buying stuff here with Edgar and your team. So yes, ethers are only $7.50. Only, he says. Cringing. However, I will use this moment to stock up on... Oh god. Hopefully I don't need those anytime soon, but I know that I eventually will. Thank you! And wait, do they have anything new yet? You should, shouldn't you? Yes! Flash! So Flash is our replacement for Bio Blaster, and Drill is a single target massive power attack. Drill is actually one of the strongest tools for a very long time. There's only one tool that you get that is actually stronger for a single target that I can remember. Well, okay, I guess there's technically two, but no one really talked to up there. Crossing freely under the sand, we can even go into the mountains if there's a desert on the other side. And in order to do that, you get down here. Lots of orders to submerge this month. I can take you to the desert beyond the mountains if you like. Here we are, Kulingen. Have a safe trip. I think downstairs is blocked. Let's see here. Can I get it? Oh yeah, see. Sorry, I can't let you go down there. It's too dangerous. Yep. And down here is the prisons. These good for nothing bringers have been locked up for thievery and worse. You best keep a safe distance. I don't think there's anything important down there at the moment. I know, I tried pressing down, and I pressed it too soon and went back down the stairs, apparently. But anyway, here we are on another part of the continent. So let's go up to the nearby city. Oh, sorry, I'm having problems with, feels like I keep trying to have to burp, but nothing's happening. I hate when you get all that trapped gas. Ugh. Anyway, here's the nearby town, Kulingen. Welcome to Kulingen. A strange glowing creature flew right through here, scared the living daylights out of me. It took off southward, towards Jidor. Let's see if we can find more information. I saw a pretty light. It came here, and everyone else was afraid of it, but I liked it. Was that thing really a monster? It's dropped right in front of my little girl. I could see it had gentle eyes. It's my dream to see an opera at the Opera House south of Jydor. With a handsome date, of course. I'd get all dolled up, probably sequin dress. Wow, okay then. Locke, is that you? Have you stopped by Rachel's house? A girl named Rachel used to live in that house up there. No one lives there anymore, though. That thing, I don't know what it was, but it tore up my house. Looked like some kind of glowing monster. My younger brother is a bit eccentric. Lives alone up north. Says he's gonna build a coliseum or some such nonsense. I couldn't protect her. This is why I brought Locke. Locke, what do we have to find today? It's almost your... There's supposed to be an amazing treasure hidden somewhere in these mountains. We're gonna find it. That looks like, I know that mountain. Look out! Rachel! Rachel, are you awake? I can't remember anything. Get out of my house! It's your fault Rachel lost her memory. Wait, just let me talk to her. Please just go away. I don't know who you are, but my parents get upset whenever you come here. Rachel would be better off without you hanging around, Locke. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. With you here, she can't even do that. A year went by. I finally returned and found that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory returned just before she died. The last thing she said was my name. I should never have left her side. I failed her. So now we get a little more of Locke's backstory and why he's very adamant on protecting people, because he lost the one person that he loved. And there's still more to it than that. We'll get to that in just a minute. But first, we're going to stop by the shop. Yeah, we can buy shurikens and scrolls here. That's a little interesting. Also, these are special elemental scrolls. Basically, they cast a AoE fire, AoE water, and AoE lightning. The water scrolls are actually pretty handy, because water is one of the harder elements to use. Properly, at least. I just want to check and see if they got anything important. I mean, mithril shields are good, but... Oh, the twist headband's actually a really good piece. Lower defense, but that strength, agility, and stamina is actually a very, very good thing. Do I have the means of buying that? I might be able to buy at least one. I can buy two. Okay, that works. I want one on Locke because the additional stats are going to be better for Locke than the HP. So the green beret, yeah, raises maximum HP. But the strength, agility, and stamina for his purposes is better. Now that means I can give the HP to the person who has the Knight's Coat on. And then I'm going to use the other Twist Headband. I'm pretty sure that Sabin can use it, and I'm on Sabin. Wait, no, hold up, hold everything. Sabin doesn't really need it, does he? Because he needs magic boosts. I'll hold on to the other one for later. Yeah, same items we just saw in Figaro. So let's go to the bar. Find some good information here, I'm sure. We know that music. We meet again. Leave me alone. I wouldn't talk to that guy if I were you. He's an assassin. We get some rather unsavory sorts in here. That guy over there is an assassin. Iron Scepter. I think you may actually have to have Sabin in your party to recruit him. But you can recruit him here, basically. The problem is that, as much as I would love to have Shadow with us, he has the annoying quirk of leaving whenever he wants to again. And he, unlike before, he can outright leave during any time of the sequence of the game. So... huh. So, see how I said there was more to it than that? Oh, Locke. It's been a while, ages even. Oh, that? Worry not, worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. It's a good thing I happened to perfect my herbal concoction right when the girl hasn't aged a day and never will. How to use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse you begging me like that. Rachel. You're sure the stuff will work? Of course, of course. The love of your life will sleep here, just like this forever. And never and never. If there were a way to call back her spirit. A way to call her back? You mean like the legendary treasure? Why, yes. I suppose if you had that, you might be able to reawaken her. I failed her. So, that's one of the reasons, if not the main reason nowadays, that Locke is a treasure hunter. He's hunting for a specific treasure that is supposedly able to call back the spirits of the dead. Best stay away from that house on the eastern edge of town. Crazy old coot sits in there mashing up herbs all day for his shady concoctions. I heard he's even got a ghost in his basement. Yeah, we've already found that out. Also, Green Beret. So yep, that's the #1 reason I wanted to bring Locke along this time. Because those story bits are... I like it. It makes me feel sad for Locke. Locke has gone through some shit. So, remember how they mentioned that there was a person up here living by himself? Welcome to Dragon's Neck Cabin, I think it said. We can't let the world become too peaceful, don't you see? People shine their brightest when they're at war. My Colosseum will be a monument to the glory of battle. If I can ever finish it, that is. No one will help me. I'm just coming to take your ring. I'm gonna put that on you. The hero's ring is like an earring mixed with a hyper wrist, or a hearing hit mixed with a Gigas glove. I don't remember which it is. But either way, it's both physical and magical boosting. Also, there's a chocobo. Of course, they put me underneath it. There is a chocobo forest up here, or a chocobo stable in the forest. It's right here. Here it is. So you can actually find the chocobo stable and rent a chocobo. Oh yeah, this is the first time we've talked to him. And come out this way. Alright, so now we're heading down the Jidor. There's a lot of weird noise on this Mambo de Chocobo. I don't know how I like that one. Has a nice beat to it, but there's a lot of weird noises on that one. Welcome to Jidor. This is Jidor, westernmost town on the world map. Armor shop doesn't really have anything different, do they? Not really. They have ninja gear now, which is actually really good. I think I found that one ninja gear we got. Every once in a while, one of those shady kids from Zozo wanders down here looking for an easy mark. Be careful. Welcome. Nothing. Nothing important, at least. Same items that you could buy from Figaro for half price. I saw a gay girl bathed in light speed off towards the northern mountains. This is the Jidor auction house. It's always full of wealthy aristocrats. Yeah, today's auction is over. Obviously not from around here. Straighten your back. Don't slump so much. Oh, are you an admirer of fine art as well? No? How utterly uncivilized. There's nothing I can't buy. I want one of these legendary treasures to bring that. I want one of those legendary treasures that bring back the departed souls. None of the other rich folks have one yet. I heard you can get one in the imperial capital of Vector. Interesting. Some truly valuable works of art can be acquired at this auction house. Probably not by the likes of you, however, though. Dang, let's buy lots of stuff today, too. Oh, how can I say no to those adorable little lies? First time I've been here. Doesn't look like the kind of place that down and out bum like me belongs. So, the auction house is important, but not right this moment. Class divide is starkly apparent here. All the middle-class families live in the southern part of town. The richer folks live up in the north. You can see one of their enormous mansions from here. Yeah, this one, for example. I don't think there's anything here at the moment. You're obviously not from around here. Straighten your back. Oh wait, are you the guy from there? And see, he's got a whole big art set. Why does he have a picture of Ultras? This one looks awfully familiar. Appears to be a lamp. Picture of a lovely lady. A suit of armor, it would seem. Very old painting. Still off of flowers. It's almost as if they were alive. Treasure chest on canvas. A picture of an old urn. So there's Jidor. And there's another Chocobo stable, but we're not going to take the Chocobos this time. Now to the south is the Opera House, but we can't do anything there, and it's kind of a waste of time. They said north through the mountains, so let's go to the north then. And another town. Welcome to Zozo. Zozo? Never heard of it. Oh yeah, by the way, there's enemies here. I hate this place. There might be a reason why I keep him confused. The second hit on my watch is pointing at 30. Oh, and you're by yourself. That is not good. I need you to die very quickly. Okay, we're good. You never want to fight those things when they're by themselves. They cast very powerful magic when they're by themselves. An ether. The door's rusted shut. Yeah, we can't open that door yet. And we won't for a while, to try and remembrance. That was pointless. Yeah. Like that. That's why I bought additional Phoenix Downs. Granted, now, that would still one-shot any of my people. AoE would almost one-shot them. I should be able to survive an AoE one. Like in this case here, I'm going to drill the Nail Dancer. I'm not going to risk... Plus, I have to stop having him steal because it's not doing anything. There's my Muscle Rope Roasters. This place is dangerous. Be careful. And don't do anything stupid like trying to jump between the buildings. Goblin Gooks are interesting because you defuse them and they cast Vanish. But with the Slam Dancers, these guys are not, well, okay, I don't think they're called Slam Dancers. Nail Dancers, I think is what they're called. They used to be called Slam Dancer. For those things around, and they're hyper powerful magic for this level at least. Oh, he cast Vanish on himself. Oh, Fireball got him. So, this is a little puzzle. I don't remember the actual time off the top of my head. I think it's... what? 4:10:50? No, okay. We'll figure that out by the end of it. Just keep in mind that the second hand is supposedly 30. And that's the reason I was confused. Although that looked to be a counter to being dead, but if he's you can't. I don't think you can counter when he's breaking from confusion. So anyway, girl? No, I haven't seen any girls lately, and there's definitely not one at the top floor of this building. So don't bother checking. I'm burning through these down here. Ah, yes. It's already 12. It's 2. No, I need your information. Stupid thing, stop getting in my way. This is why I don't like Zozo. Great people here, you can trust everything they say. There's the hint. It's that everyone here lies. So you have to... everything they say is the opposite of what they say. Or they're just flat out wrong. So everyone here is telling that gives me information, I have to not believe it, but believe exactly the opposite. In the case of the clock thing, it's... okay. How long do we have to keep this up? No, stop. I despise the fact that there's battles while you're trying to figure this crap out. Yeah, I was afraid you were going to do that. Time you say it's 4. 4, 8, 2, and 12 are the numbers we've heard. Awesome. We'll go ahead and fully heal everybody here. $10. 4, 8, 2, 12, 10. So the hour is 6. Oh, for crying out loud. Hey, no cutting, get in line. Oh, is that a quick way down? My second hand is pointing at the 4. Oh, you're evil. Okay, so the 4 would be 20. So 20 is incorrect. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. The Hill Goose just is not worth fighting, in my opinion. The seconds, they're divisible by 20. Okay, so if they're divisible by 20, which means it can't be 20, 40, or obviously 60. The 60 would be a whole other minute. So 20 and 60 are incorrect. So it has to either be 10 or 50, I think. And because we've already figured out that it wasn't 30. Oh, fine, the fact that that set exists solely to kill one of your people or try to kill all your people really aggravates me about this place. When I said this is you know, not my favorite part of the game, this is why. Zozo is one of the most annoying areas to go through. It's even worse on a solo character challenge because one single slam dancer is able to end your run right there. Burning Fist. That seems like a weapon for saving. Yeah, it is. There's power of flames that may cast fire upon striking an enemy. Okay. What brings you up here on this fight? Did you need to get through? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate for there to be any trouble. So why don't I just let you pass? Remember, everything they say is a lie. So, one thing. Oh, that's right, I forgot I could steal. Never hit him with the straight fight. In other words, poor gal is probably gonna die. Unless he keeps up Magitech lasers. And I can't fight with our friend here, so I'm gonna have to focus on trying to keep everyone alive with him. Now, I can use Drill, because it doesn't, you don't want to hit him with the magic command or the attack command. Oh no. Okay, he didn't do the counter I was afraid of. Also, now he has friends. Haha, there we go. So he's not that hard as long as you don't use fight / attack or magic. He counters them and he has a potential of countering them with throw, where he throws something at you and basically one-shots you. Hermes sandals. Nice, another pair of those. I'm not gonna argue with that. And X potion. It's Terra. Terra? Terra? She's frightened. Who are you? This girl's your friend, I presume. Terra, is she alright? So, her name is Terra. Terra. Interesting. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body will listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Rayma. The Esper, Rayma. You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth. Why hide the fact that you're an Esper? Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. But my grandpa told me that humans and Espers once lived side by side. Of course, that was my bedtime story. No, it was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony. At least, until the War of the Magi. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers. After that meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm for them, to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. But then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew something I couldn't read at, and thus began the hunt, for Gesell, the leader of the men, knew he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. I'll have to read a little faster now. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. Okay, so you didn't auto-clear the previous ones, but you did auto-clear the previous ones, but not this one. Game? Consistency, please. I realized it was because that was a moving cutscene, but still. Those who were captured are still held in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I'm here with you. So they both carry her, put her back in the bed. She seems to have calmed down. I called Terra here to me when I sensed she'd lost control. She responded to that call. So Terra's an Esper? No, she's a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She's afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? The others of my kind who are trapped in Geshel's Magitech research facility may be able to help. And if we get inside that facility, you're sure we'll find them. I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer. What do you mean? Geshel's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's power by force, but that's not the way to unlock our potential. Once we become Magicite, only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full. What are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite, so that I can lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. But... these are my companions, who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. It's worth noting that Raymond basically just suicided, but in a way that, for a reason that allows him to try to make up for his cowardice, as far as he sees. You're really going, aren't you? He turned himself into Magicite. He gave up his life to help us. Siren. Kate Sith. Kieran. How would you do such a thing? If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. You must stop the Empire. There must not be a second War of the Magi. Raymond. So, Terra, wait for us. We'll come back for you. So, I thought it was going to give me a thing here, but Espers. Espers have a little bit of they're a little fun. Also, hey, everyone's here. I was just thinking, let's talk on the way back down. So we catch up Sabin and Celes on what's going on and what the plan is. So, the Empire's been draining magic from Espers. Okay, gal, stop showing off. Celes, is all of that true? I was asleep when they performed mind fusion, so I don't know for sure. But I've heard rumors to that effect. I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We best split up again. We still need to beef up our defenses in the Anarchy. That would indeed be wise. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone... Don't worry, I'll go with her. Look. Might I advise going in greater numbers? Yeah, so you're forced to have these two. However, you can choose two others to go with you. This is why I wanted to use Gao and Sabin, or Gao and Cyan, because I want to use Edgar and Sabin in this one. Wait for us back in Narshi. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If you need to change party members, I guess we'll head back to Narshi. So that's letting you know you can change back in Narshi. So, how are we gonna get there? The Empire's on the southern continent. But they've closed all harbors, and the ships are permitted to leave port. The town of Jidor south is full of real wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in, where there's skill. Locke. Yeah? Why are you coming? Well, there's a rumor about a legendary treasure hidden in Imperial territory. I thought I might have a look around. Yeah, the hidden treasure that is supposedly... It seems you have some magicite. Want to learn more about espers? This is actually one that I'm going to let the game explain. To use an esper, you must first equip it by selecting espers from the ability menu. To summon an esper in battle, select the name of the esper by scrolling to the top of the magic command list. You can only call upon each esper once per battle. Learning spells. When an esper is equipped to someone, that character will learn spells over time. The set of spells each esper teaches is different. The higher a spell's acquisition rate, the faster it will be memorized. Some espers also permanently increase an attribute like strength, magic, HP, or MP, where the character who has them gains level. Gains a level. So, now I'm not going to be doing a natural magic game. That's where you don't use espers at all. But I do want to limit who gets espers for the sake of keeping the characters unique. Like, you know, Locke's biggest thing is that he doesn't really get anything. He is a physical attacker, pure physical attacker. Edgar has his machinery. Sabin has his blitzes. Everyone has a unique trait, and by all honesty, the Esper magic learning system kind of removes that. So, there are a couple of characters, however, which it makes sense for them to use Espers, and Celis is one of them, so we're going to equip Celis. I just don't know which one I need to equip there. You can actually look at an Esper and see what spells it learns, or it teaches, and what stats it gives, if any. And see, she already knows Cure and Poisona because she learns them naturally. She does learn some of this magic naturally, but Espers can help you get it faster. I think she actually learns all of Caitlin's spells. But getting magic boost at level up is not a bad idea. That actually might be what I equip her with. Although it wouldn't hurt to have some Thunders, because I don't think anyone naturally learns Thunder. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip Rayma. Now none of the other characters I have here are ones that I want to have equipped with Espers, so we're going to back off of that for now. Also, we're not done here, because we didn't solve the clock puzzle entirely. Now that I think about it, I don't think we ever got any information on... I did not mean to have her do anything. Is she still in the front row? Oh my god. So let's actually just show off Rayma. I'm glad she blocked that, because I just thought about that while I was doing this. Like, that might kill everybody. No, it just killed Locke. And Celis already learned M. So, in battle now we also get Magic AP, ability points. AP is... basically, it's your... It's like your job ability points from... Holy crap, I'm down to 10 potions. From Final Fantasy V. So... instead of leveling up jobs, you level up your espers, essentially. But it's not exact. So she now has... she mastered... Wait, no, I think she actually mastered a spell based on herself. Anyway, yeah, because she hasn't mastered any of these. So she actually learned... What spell was that? Oh, she learned M. Okay, yeah, so she learned M. But you see here, she has one ability point, which gives... Each ability point gives you whatever percentage the acquisition rate is. So she got 1, so she got 10%. She had 1, so she got 2%, and so on and so forth. So she only needs 10 ability points to master Thunder, so she needs 9 now. And these two do at a much longer rate. Once the spell's mastered, she doesn't have to have the Esper equipped to cast it. That's permanent. So we know the hour is 6. Minute Hand, I don't think we've found anybody who's given us the Minute Hand. But I want to say it's 10. Yeah. Sorry, previous knowledge does make me already know some of that. Oh, of course it's a freaking valid answer. I'm gonna ruin it. We also get Chainsaw. The whole purpose of doing the clock side quest is getting the chainsaw. What is the chainsaw? Oh, it's a lovely tool. Emphasis on tool. So now we have this. Damages or instantly dispatches an enemy. Use with tools command. So that's the basic attack, where he spins around rapidly. That's the one that you basically want to see at all times. Unless you're fighting a normal enemy like this. Also, I did not... I thought she was dead. But of course not. Now she is. Barrier ring. Ha ha ha, that doesn't really help. Anyway, since she doesn't have life yet, but she does have cure, I can save on some potions. But yeah, Chainsaw has an additional. I'm not. It's not worth it. I'm gonna steal from you though. Couldn't steal. I was gonna say, are you gonna run lock? Oh, button. Finally out of there. I am so glad to be done with Zozo. Like, we have to come back, of course, but there are... By the time we come back, we should be okay. Now, I do have one other thing I want to do before we get started with all of the extra... Someone needs to slap me and remind me to move Celes into the back row. Let's do this right now. Celes, back row. Thank you. Okay. Before we go to Jydor, we're actually gonna work... Okay, so suddenly now everyone's in the front row because the game just decided I needed to have problems. Joke's on you, game. I actually want to head back up here to Figaro, because I want to go ahead and get that cutscene out of the way. And she learns Thunder. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Plus I can restock them. Well, no, they don't sell regular potions. They only sell high potions. Ah, it's just like old times. I've been wandering around for a bit. We've broken off our alliance with the Empire, if that wasn't obvious. determine where Saban ended up going. Yeah. Welcome home, King Edgar. Please take your time and relax in the castle. You come up here? No. You know, it's funny, he runs off in this direction, but I don't think he's actually up here. So the hunt for Saban begins. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Ah, okay, that actually is what I needed to do. Got it. Castle hasn't changed much. And yet, it's different. Mom and Dad are gone. Nothing can ever really be the same after what happened. Tonight, Rusty's been, so if he should... No! You're wrong! It's not true! Priestess, the king, he's... Saban! Saban! Dad couldn't have. Edgar. So, Dad didn't make it. Edgar, there you are. Your father just said he would trust Figaro to the two of you. Those were his final words. You all make me sick. Everyone's saying the Empire and Dad poisoned. The only thing any of you can think about is who will be the next king. No one's even sad. None of you probably cared when Mom died after we were born either. That's not. You're just as bad as the rest of them. Saban. Empire of murderers. You won't get away with this. Priestess, leave us. Let's leave this place. Let's forget this crazy kingdom and live our lives how we want to. You said you didn't want to be a king, right? A life of freedom, huh? What do you think would happen to Figaro if both of us left? There'd be no one to take the throne. Dad was counting on us to take care of the kingdom. Saban, let's settle this with the toss of the coin. Dad gave me this one. If it's heads, you win. Tails, I win. The winner chooses whichever path he wants. No regrets, no hard feelings. Okay? Here we go. And you chose your freedom. It's already been 10 years. That little shrimp has grown to a whopping lobster. And you're a king crab. Saban, do you think your dad would be proud of me? Don't you ever doubt that. I'm sure he's beaming with pride wherever he is. 10 years. Where's the time gone? Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. Drink. Here's to Dad. And to Mom. And to Figaro. I like that cutscene. Oh, King Edgar! That's funny. I forgot they had a response to the fact that King Edgar was actually there. Oh, can I not talk to the back one whenever? I see what you're doing. You're gatekeeping me from talking to the person in the back. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but okay. So, yep, that's the cutscene of the backstory of when Sabin left. So, the coin landed on heads. Might be more of that as well. We'll get to that later. Anyway. I think that is one of the reasons I like this game, though. It's because every character has a detailed backstory, at least detailed enough to understand what's going on with them. And even games, some of the future Final Fantasy games, like even 7, doesn't do that enough. There's not enough character building for all of the characters. You get extremely detailed character building for certain characters, like, well, you know, Final Fantasy 7, if we're going to keep going with 7, Cloud's backstory is fantastic. But then characters that are considered lesser, I guess, don't. Like, Barrett gets a little bit, but doesn't really have enough, sadly. And Barrett's one of my favorite characters in that game, so you can imagine my irritation with that. Like, he gets enough that nothing feels left out, but I feel like maybe there could have been more to some of the other characters, you know? It's... God, don't even get me started on the secret characters, the ones that aren't necessarily secret anymore, because now they're actually canonical, even though when the game first came out, they were optional, and... I'm talking about Yuffie and, Vincent. And those two were secret characters, so of course they didn't have any special backstory. But I don't know. There's just other games of the Final Fantasy series even just don't really give us enough information. Alright, anyway. All the poor people before that town. I hear they built a new town in about... Oh, that's why everyone's up there. Okay. How much money have we got? Okay, we got 18,000. Is the auction up? Maria, the famous opera diva, is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Is the auction going? Nope, today's auction's over. Okay. I don't remember when the auctions actually start being able to be done. Ah, the only way to reach the Empire now is by air. Of course you need an airship for that. Oh, wait. What, did you think I was going to suggest launching yourself from a catapult? No one would be crazy enough to go to the Imperial Continent these days unless they had no choice. Well... Let's see if this guy up here, being as rich as he is, knows something. Well, this guy's panicking. You're a spitting image of Maria, huh? Haven't heard of her, you say? She's the famous opera singer. Oh, interesting. Maria? What? No. Me? Ah, sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Still, we could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh dear, we're really in trouble this time. So this looks like Maria? Oh, funny story. The reason why they changed Edgar's sprite is because Edgar, Sabin, and Celis all shared the same color palette. There's a scene coming up that was always hilarious in the Super Nintendo version because of that. That man must have dropped this. That man is the director of the troupe that performs at the Opera House. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in Assisi since that letter arrived. Dearest Maria, I decided to take you as my wife, so I'm coming to kidnap you, the wandering gambler. Who is this wandering what's-his-face? Were you born on a farm, son? I don't know what voice I'm going to give you. Gambling vagabond, and he finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Setzer. I actually don't remember what we used to call Setzer. I don't remember at all. That would be Setzer, the owner of the world's only airship. If we had that airship, we'd have our way to the Empire. Let's set up a meeting with this Setzer. So now we have our goal. Also, that music is nice, but we'll hear more of it later. So that's what we're setting up to do. We're going to go talk to the Impresario and see if we can assist him with his Setzer problem, so we can find out how to get Setzer to take us to the Imperial Continent. And until then, we hope to see you again. Later!